Hello, I'm Antonio Mora, and this is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief. Today's top stories in 3 minutes. It's Wednesday, May 23rd at about 7 p.m. President Trump got the morning off to a rip-roaring start with a tweet storm. Trump is seething over the FBI's reported use of an informant to investigate alleged inappropriate contacts between the Trump campaign and the Russians who were trying to meddle in the 2016 election. Trump slammed what he's now calling Spygate and accused the so-called deep state of being criminal, going after, quote, phony collusion and making up a scam. He also said Spygate could be one of the biggest political scandals in history. However, his Secretary of State, testifying before Congress, contradicted his boss. Mike Pompeo said there are exceptions to every rule, but that he does not believe there is a deep state at either the CIA or the State Department. Former FBI Director James Comey fired back at Trump, asking how Republicans will explain all of this to their children. Trump retorted that he'd done a great service to the country by firing Comey. In other news, after more than a year of having access to America's most classified information, Jared Kushner has finally gotten his security clearance. The U.S. disinvited China from Pacific Rim military exercises, accusing the Chinese of increased militarization of the South China Sea. And the U.S. warned Americans in China after a, quote, abnormal sound incident injured a U.S. citizen who works at the American consulate in Guangzhou. Shades of similar injuries in Cuba. Also, the EPA barred some reporters from another event today. We still don't know if the summit with North Korea is a go, and the NFL will require players who are on the field to stand for the national anthem. They can stay in the locker room if they don't want to stand. In our alternate universes segment, the great divide between liberal and conservative media, the Spygate debate continues ad nauseum. For conservatives, Trump is right to rage about the criminal deep state and what he calls the spying on his campaign. Liberals deny a deep state even exists and ridicule the idea that the Trump campaign was spied on. As often is the case, I suspect the truth, if it ever comes out, will be somewhere in the middle, and neither side will agree on what it is. The following are actual words said or put on the screen in the first minute of the 4 o'clock newscasts on the three major cable news networks. MSNBC. In meandering comments, Trump makes unfounded allegations. CNN. Lies and conspiracy theories. Fox. What the heck just happened in the NFL? This makes the differences in men are from Mars, women from Venus seem trivial. Finally, my favorite story of the day, the Taj Mahal is one of the new 7 wonders of the world, but some monkeys couldn't care less. Hordes of them roam the area, and some have decided to attack tourists. Probably wouldn't like the story as much if I were one of the tourists. You can find all those stories and much more updated around the clock 7 days a week on newsandnews.com, where you will find all you need to know in one place. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the right of your screen just below this video, and please follow me on Twitter at @AMoraTV. I'll see you again tomorrow.